Oh, welcome to the madhouse. All right, so I'm going to hopefully edit this. Maybe I can edit this out later. Oh, well, so should we just cut this out and re-upload it? Don't start. When should I start? Because if it saves this and then posts it on the internet, then you got 15 minutes of me just puttering and not saying hello and explaining. Okay, so we'll edit it afterwards. Okay. We're gonna edit all this shit out. Oh, I have some. Oh, it's probably my husband watching me. I think I'm good. Make sure Wirecast output settings is going to the right. Date of the YouTube. Well, that's obsolete. Fucked. Alright. We cuss here at the Devil's Panties because I'm an adult and don't know what the hell I am doing. And I'm going to start closing my day planner so it doesn't pop up. Gynecological exam on the 30th. Actually, I don't. I need to do that. Put my messages on the other screen so you guys don't see my Aunt Matilda sending me her gynecological exam. I don't have an Aunt Matilda. I got 10 other kinds of aunts. Hold off on sending that, and I'm gonna just market the hell out of all of these. What's that other web internet that I use? Google? It's just my dyslexia kicking in. What's the other internet navigation? Browser, Chrome, thank you. Chrome. Oh, that's much better. Now you can just hear my computer dying. New iPhone update. Nope. Nope. No, seriously. No, really. We could start early. Oh, I've got 4 people. Okay, so there are people showing up. Shit. Is it close enough? It's close enough. I'm going to start pressing buttons. So, I do believe we may be relatively live-ish. So we've got like 4 people showed up, hopefully. If I count as 2, we have 3 people. Excellent. Okay, so we're doing the live stream, and we're going to go official in like 2 minutes. And there's a lot of beta going on in YouTube, so we accidentally started like 15 minutes early and said, fuck it. I wonder if we want to do this with or without glasses, just for glare. I think we want to do it without glasses for glare. And someday, I will unpack this room, and so it is a little more backgroundy. Something closed or changed. Wow, maybe I should put my glasses back on. Can't read. Yeah, no, we're doing this with glasses. So there is, I think Howard Taylor told me about a thing that you can put on your glasses to keep it from glaring. You can put a thing that keeps them from fogging. My dad used to have that, but you can do like an anti-glare, which I think I need to do. Hi, my name is Jennie Breeden. I do The Devil's Panties. It is a daily autobiographical webcomic. And I mean like motherfucking daily, like Saturday and Sunday shit going on. And I've had people go, well, I only read whenever you update. I update every day for the past 14 years. Holy crap on a stick. So October is going to be our 14th, October 10th is our 14th year of posting on The Devil's Panties. And if The Devil's Panties was a child, he'd be a little shit by now, because 14 is a special age. So tonight we are going to draw some pictures of angels and devils and princesses and girls in combat boots with flames on them. I haven't penciled it yet, so we're going to start from scratch, which is exciting. And thank you for bearing with me. YouTube is always exciting. Yay, we have 9 people here. It doesn't always post when it's supposed to. Let me know if there's something that you'd like to see. This is brought to you by Patreon. The wonderful patrons that I have on Patreon is why I do this video every month. And so I can try and get feedback and I can provide them with extra bonus stuff. The original or the high-res image that I draw, piece file that I draw tonight is going to go to the backers of Patreon. And so that gets posted on there along with the video. And so if you have any questions on YouTube chat section, post in all caps, and so that when I glance over, I'll be able to see that it was a question directed at me and not necessarily talking about butterscotch, which is awesome. And then if you are on Facebook or Twitter, or that's pretty much the only two that I'm watching right now, then if you do at Jennie Breeden or at the Devil's Panties, yeah, I put the in it. That's how I do it. And you do a question directed there, then I should be able to eventually see it, find it, and answer it. So let's switch over to my template. We're just jumping right into it. Colette Smith said, butterscotch schnapps. Oh my God. So I learned about frickin', God, what was it last night? It was booze, it was whiskey, scotch. Because I was talking about literary conventions. It's motherfucking scotch. So this is my template of my Sunday art. Words go here is on the template. That is the text file. No, that's not a text file. Is that lines file? I am smoking of the crack. We're going to keep the lines file. We don't need a text layer, so we're just going to delete that. We don't need a balloon layer. We're going to delete that. Ink color pencil. I'm going to lock my lines layer so that I don't accidentally start drawing on it. Deselect, save my changes, find a pencil. Yay! Okay, let me switch over to big screen so that I can show you what I'm doing. Ooh, Harvey Davis, them's fighting words. Harvey said, scotch is equal to licking an ashtray. I always liked the sound of single malt liquor. It always sounded like something chocolatey and rich. And then when I was little, I had actual malt, like you put, I don't know why you would do this, like a shake. You would take a perfectly good shake and you'd put this powdered, a handy dandy pen that has an eraser on one side. It took me a long time not to get into the habit of wiping the non-existent eraser filings off of the digital paper. And then I use Manga Studios. I've been using Photoshop to arrange my layers and to do the text. I need to update my my text. You can make fonts in your own handwriting, and I need to update that. Anyway, so that is what I am using. In case you wanted to know. Okay, I really should have put away, I don't even know what all these files are on there. Let me just hide those. There we go. This is me being professional and shit. Oh, I want this to be a completely different size. Let's see. Change canvas size. I found out the hard way that you should always archive at least 300, if not 600. Some people who are crazy pants, not Howard Taylor, who's, oh, he's a good friend. Man, my brain has left me today. Kevin and Kel Artis, I want to say he archives at 1200. He is Mr. Crazy Pants. So you always want to do, and then I think this is, what points are these? Let's do inches, because this is probably 600. 8 by 5, let's do 11, a standard paper, so we're going to do 8.5 by 11. Or I could just type this in, because technology, making our lives easier and making us crazier. Okay, let me make sure. So that's the size of it. Let me make sure that my DPI, my dots per, it's at 600. Okay, so this is a good size. Man, in college in 1998, I was trying to figure, I didn't know about dots per inch and all of that shit. It was all learning experience, and that was the pencils. I did not want to do that on the pencils. Let me lock that so I don't do it again. Background. Come on. There we go. My computer's thinking because it really doesn't like Wirecast. Okay. So I'm going to draw angel, devil, pretty princess, and myself. Not narcissistic in the least. So I'm going to arrange some of these over here so I can... Comments. Oh man, I need a voice in my head. Oh, sorry, I was moving some stuff around. I think you're going to catch tail end of it. Okay. Arranging my windows so I can check my reference materials. Save. Always save early and often. I actually used my time machine the other day because I realized the angel, I drew an angel the other day and I didn't save it. Oh, we're going to have some lag. That's going to be lovely, I think. Maybe I just have to close some shit. So we went to Rose City Comic Con, and it was awesome. And the costumes are always amazing. There's tons of kids in costumes. I adore that the geeks are reproducing, and then we're naming them in geeky ways. There was a kid at Dragon Con that I met, baby, and he was Logan. I want to say his middle name was Scott. He was named after, poor kid, he was named after both Wolverine and Cyclops. So there is going to be some issues. And then you can see some age groups of kids who have decided that they need to come out to their parents. And they go, Mom, Dad, I'm not a Whovian. I'm actually into Harry Potter. Or I think mostly, what was it? So there are some kids that are getting into X-Men. I went to see the Fifth Element in movie theater. Sorry, I said X-Men. I meant Star Wars because they're so similar. And there was a Star Wars preview, and a little girl behind me got so excited. She was like, "Are we going to watch Star Wars?" And her dad was like, "No, we're here to watch Fifth Element," which I had forgotten how female-centered that movie was. The guy uses a gun to shoot everybody up, and the girl uses her fists. It is awesome. I don't actually wear this skirt, but it was my way of showing a grown-upness. My mom said that I had to age the character. Only we never feel like... I feel like I'm 15. I used to feel like I was 12. Now I feel like I've maybe hit puberty. In all that that might apply, like I get zits now. I am 35 years old. And on my 30th birthday, Happy Goth got me concealer because I started getting zits. Which I really can't complain because I got to go through my teenage years without any acne. No interest in boys though, or girls, which was very confusing. Man, talk about coming to terms with your sexuality when you have no sexuality. That was a whole different thing. Didn't kick in till yay, overshare. Was 21, I think. I was bored. Somebody give me a topic. I'm just digging myself in here. Let me see if there's any comments, voices. Apparently the comment section is yelling ferrets and voices. Butterscotch schnapps. Apparently there's a difference between a peaty scotch. And in my research, it was scotch was aged in sherry, I think. Sherry casks, and so it got really sweet and awesome, but it was like 25 years old. My voices have vices, apparently. Yay, there's 15 people here. Topic, DragonCon. Oh, gracious. You guys want spoilers. I haven't... Oh, I don't know what I'm drawing for tomorrow in the comic. Ooh, I just realized that I'm going to be the same size as my personas. This will be interesting. Oh, I wish there wasn't a lag. DragonCon. I was surprisingly rested for DragonCon all up until the last day because I stayed out. You go into the... Sometimes you try to do the Marriott. And you walk around the lobby of the Marriott if you can, which lately it's just been packed and you just can't move. You kind of shuffle around and see what the crowd will let you see. We tried to go get a closer look at the AT-AT that they have that wasn't quite life-size, but it took like 10 people to carry it because a person, it was a little bigger than a person being the leg. I'm gonna have to resize this one. She's too big. And we tried to get closer to the AT-AT to get a picture, but the crowd just wouldn't let us. Man, I saw a picture that somebody had posted of me blowing a guy in his kilt in the lobby of the Marriott, which I want to say was Saturday night. And it's insane because you can see the walls. There's like maybe 10 people in the picture, which nowadays, if you're in the Marriott Saturday night, you are touching 10 people. Like, not intentionally. So DragonCon was nice. So I need to write down, somebody remind me, that I have to add a comic in my kilt blowing adventures of, which I just remembered. I need to write it down. So the day after the kilt blowing, somebody went to the John Barrowman panel and they asked, a friend of mine was in the panel room, and they asked, would you be interested in doing the kilt blowing? And my friend texted me as soon as the person asked and said, somebody just asked if John Barrowman will be in the kilt blowing. And I texted back, where do you need me to be? I can get the leaf blower. I'm there. Where? Just let me know. And basically at the end of it, John Barrowman had said he'd be interested, but he's, you got to talk to his people because he's booked. So you've got to figure out his scheduling and stuff. So then people started asking, so if him and his husband show up, can you guys see any of this art? I don't know how close this is. And so my response to, if the husband shows up, I will have to hand the leaf blower over to the husband. Oh good, you can kind of see it. Because husbands and wives, significant others, can get away with more naughtiness than strangers, i.e. me. So in the past, when the Goblin King shows up, at one year, that Goblin King does an amazing... Who's the magician? So the magician in the novels. So anyway, the Goblin King also dresses up as... Gracious, I usually get... Man, I'm real strokey today. Okay. So he's an awesome cosplayer. And he shows up in the ball tux outfit from Labyrinth. And his wife, who also dresses up as Mage Dude in trench coat, one of the other characters. So she showed up in the ball gown. And I was like, damn, I got to get her on the stage. This was years ago at the kilt blowing. I was like, she's in such an amazing dress. And so I hand her the leaf blower. And I don't actually intend on showing off. Wow, these are good. This shoe is getting hoofy. Dresden, thank you. I knew you guys were going to catch up. Mage Dude, Dresden. So I got her up on stage, and I don't actually try to show anything. It's very much like NASCAR. We don't intend on having any accidents, but it shit happens. Wow. And then we've got the lag, which, man, you come to watch drawing, and the drawing sucks because it's kind of like driving drunk. Everything's just off a little bit. Your reaction time's just slightly askew. So I hand her the leaf blower, and she intends to get the kilt all the way up. And she gets the kilt all the way up. And the Goblin King has a really nice ass. So I think that if I handed John Barrowman's husband the leaf blower, we would see way more, and I would get in way less trouble than if I was manning the controls. But I'm bumped. Thank you, I'll be here all week. Poor Obi. I'll start these stories like way back in kindergarten. And then I'll get to the point, and he's sitting there going, that took 45 minutes for you to say, meat is awesome. You could have just said, hey, meat is awesome. I've started watching Parks and Recreation, which is awesome. I started, the lag is, watch, and it keeps moving, no hands. Okay. So I started listening to, is it the stand-up, American Ham, I think is the guy's stand-up. And then he wrote a book, and I listened to the book on tape, and then I listened to Yes Please book on tape. And now that I've heard all of the backstory, sorry about that. Now that I've heard all the backstory, I'm going and actually watching the TV show. Which I love that I saw American Ham first because I found out that the actor is married to the actress who plays his ex-wife. And so all the scenes where Tammy shows up and they start making out and then beating the crap out of each other is just a married couple having fun. Or I hope they're having fun. They're adorable. All right, let's see. Oh, Dharma. Dharma is a really good friend. Dharma said, give up the chance of seeing you blow John Barrowman. I have to admit, it's not every day a girl gets the chance to blow Captain Jack Harkness. Everything in me got a little bit warm. I should save this. Okay, topic is Dragon Con, kilt blowing with ferrets. I don't even know what that means. And then Dharma said, bless your heart. I know, right? Oh, bless your heart is a southern way of going, were you just born stupid or you just special? Bless her heart. Okay, this is gonna be special. Very, very special. Knees. Okay. And then I've got 2 more characters to draw. I don't think we're going to get to inking tonight. This is going to be a whole thing. I feel like the angel should be in the back. Good golly, we're going to keep this to an hour. Wherever I am, when an hour shows up, we're just gonna stop. And then I will post the rest of it on Patreon. And probably Sunday, considering it's titled for Sunday. Obi just said activity monitor, and I don't know what that means. What's the activity monitor? Where do I... Activity monitor. I should know what that means. What the hell are you talking about, activity monitor? I don't understand. I'm being very rude. We can edit this out. There's the lag, so I can kind of hear my voice in the back room. That's gonna bother me. Oh, CPU. Okay, I know this. I'm a functional adult. We're just gonna have a moment so I can open this over here. iTunes, I don't need you. Quit, go away. But your phone is being synced. No, it's not. No. Shut your face. Shut your lying face. I don't even know what kernel task is. Do I even know you, Windows Server? Could be. I might need you. I don't know. Maybe. Alright, iTunes. Go away. Seriously. Go away. You're not gonna go away. Can I force you to go away? Where's the part where inappropriate comment about inappropriateness? Nope. It just feels like being nope. Oh, activity monitor can force you. Come on, force it. Okay, we're getting really inappropriate now. Are you sure you want to quit this process? Yes, force quit. Force it. I'm a professional. I don't know what I'm a professional. Oh, I did it. Okay, we can continue our regularly scheduled program. I don't know what the Windows Server and why is the crash plan. Oh, crash plan. You could pause for a minute if you could with your 36,000 whatever byte movement is going on there. You could just, yeah, there we go. I feel better about this. Moving on. Thank you for your patience. Give me a topic. Echo. Echo? Or, no. Different echo. No. Crazy out. I'm being good. No, I'm not. I'm totally not. Oh. Woo! My husband is the smartest husband on the whole planet. He's the bestest. Okay, I got that one. I got it. I'm gonna change the Jennie figure. Now I want to go back and redraw everything now that I've got my lag figured out. Oh, computer, please don't try to back up and update servers and shit while I'm in the middle of a stream. Would be awesome. Oh, this, you guys have no idea how awesome this is. I'm like, oh God, I can draw a straight line. If I could ever draw a straight line before, which I never could. So let's go back to the beginning of this and pretend that we just started over. So the question was DragonCon. Holy fuck, I can think again. This is awesome. So DragonCon was awesome. I got my pizza party with, we watched the costume contest and Be Loud and Annoying, and we were extra wonderfully, we weren't as loud as we usually are, but we were extra annoying. It was awesome. Totally not PG, and I don't think I'm going to be doing any cartoons about it. Dharma. She knows what she did. I'm going to apologize for your husband now for the loud cackle that is probably going through your household. And your cats. You probably scared your cats. Don't scare your cats. I should have drawn all of these bitches on their own layers. I can hear myself in the other room, and it's kind of cute. Okay. So then, Imager is the reason why I'm watching flippin' Parks and Rec. Um, because everybody posts these like memes and shit of the adorableness of Star-Lord and Mrs. Grumpy Pants. And I finally saw the um, party, fancy party episode, and I'm not going to give anything away because my friends told me about the fancy party episode and they didn't give it away either, and that is awesome, and I thank them for it, and I need to go and thank them again for it. And that foot is totally off. It's completely and utterly off. This is going to be short bus special is what this is going to be, and I'm allowed to say that because I was on the short bus. I was on all of the buses. I got to be on the gifted class pizza party, and I got to be on, I'm just going to delete this, the resource pool party. We went to the lake. It was awesome. We got Twinkies. I don't know who brought Twinkies to... We were in middle school, but still, Twinkies. God, it's never a good idea. Ferrets in kilts. Obi said something. What did Obi say? We're going to have to edit the crap out of this. Oh, Obi didn't say shit. You guys are teasing me. Yay, I did make Dharma laugh out loud. And she doesn't laugh quietly. It's fantastic. I love telling Dharma jokes because it makes you feel really funny. Because the whole restaurant knows that you're funny. Dharma, I love you. You're awesome. I miss you. Okay. So then we're going to get... I've been researching Murphy beds. I'm supposed to have my arms up and I'm running. So this is a completely different... Researching Murphy beds so that we can have our in-laws over. Mine as well. What? No, yeah, no, we're good. I don't know why my nose always itches during these things. I swear I haven't been doing cocaine today. Okay, I think the arms are more out. I'm not telling you what I'm referencing. Because I'm not referencing, it's an homage-ish thing, maybe. You can't make me talk. I'm not saying it. I'm just not going to say it. Yeah, we had to catch up on some TV because cosplayers. Oh my god, because going back to Dragon Con, watch how I lead all of this around. I'm just going to wrap that up. So after watching the cosplay contest, the masquerade at Dragon Con. Wow, I'm gonna look psychotic in this. We had to watch some new shows because of all of the costumes. Psychotic. Just being a bit crazy. Just being lots of crazy. Lots of crazy. So what did you guys do this summer? What are you going to dress up for Halloween? I now have Gina from Red String is in town. I did a comic about her pregnant in my living room. And now her that thing that was in her stomach is now going to go to elementary school because time keeps moving forward and is terrifying. So now I've got a new group of kids to go trick-or-treating with, which my friend Sarah, who was pregnant and we were running around because she was trying to get her kid out because it was overdue and she wanted it the fuck out. She is in Seattle, and last year I went trick-or-treating with her daughters. The Ice Queen... Cold doesn't bother me. Okay, maybe I should put on a jacket. And I was dressed as a pirate, and it just so happened that her one daughter was dressed as a pirate queen, so I decided to call her queen, and for the rest of the night, I was waiting hand and foot on the pirate queen. Don't give a 4-year-old that kind of opening. They're a lot more devious and horrific than the media has led you to believe about the innocence of children. Innocent, my fat ass. Okay. So then we've got one more. 1, 2, Angel being surly because, I don't know, we're off to raid a liquor store or something. Did you see me on DragonCon TV? I was sad mall. I think so. We saw the commercial for Fury Road, Peachtree Street, but it's Peachtree Avenue. I think I was like, I know that guy. Crazy Al is awesome. He's usually a red devil. But that's just because that is the most pimp costume that he has, as far as I know. White suit, and he paints all of his skin red, and he's got the goatee and the wavy black hair and the horns, and then giant white angel wings. Because canon. And I'm trying not to look at cosplayers going to ruin the TV show for us. So anyway, so then we're gonna find a topic. Angel with net. I think that I've seen that one. Who gets drunk on power? Dharma said something about drunk on power. Okay. Oh, crazy. Sorry, I keep hitting my thingy. There was I think I saw it on the internet. I didn't see it on DragonCon TV. There was a thing on the internet that was like a dating, when you have the bell that I don't want to date this person anymore type of quick dating or something. They had that in the bar scene of Star Wars. And so they had in the background Luke and Leia making out. Okay, so then the thumb goes this way. And then I moved that around. There we go. So we have 10 more minutes? No, I started like 15 minutes before now, so we've got like half hour. For the last angel art that I did, I looked up geese wings to get the wings right. I think she should be carrying, what do we think, sledgehammer? I think that's classic. Classic was the clue wand, which at a convention, I want to say literary conventions, I used to do a lot of college conventions and literary conventions, and the literary conventions had the best booze. They had kegs of like, this was back in like 2004, God, 10 years ago, when you just didn't have homebrew. That wasn't something that was normal. I was at a dinner party the other night, and we were talking about college majors, and my brother had looked at, it's in New Hampshire, and you can pick your own, you can make up your own major. So he majored in the Dow of Engineering. And the guy that was showing us around was majoring in beer. And we laughed at him. And then now we're like, holy crap, majoring in beer would be brilliant, especially being in Portland. You major in beer. It's a good idea. But, okay, Obi wants me to stay canon to the art that I am... what's the non-suey type of, I'm I'm doing a tribute, and I've rearranged them to be based on my personalities of these are the personalities that how she would probably be in the back. But Obi says that the pretty princess needs to be in the back to make sure that they're in the right order. But I want to do it my own way. Okay, fine. I'm going to move this around. We're going to cut and paste. And this is the pencil for the angel. Oh, this is so much better without lag. My husband is awesome. We're going to do a lot of editing. Now that's pencil, and this is... Come on. Did I just not... Oh. I had it on more than one layer, so it wasn't deleting. Okay. And they're all supposed to be running. All right. All right, we're going to do some hardcore backing up. I love this history. We're going to go to this history, and oh, that doesn't back up far enough. All right, never mind with the history. I wonder, when was the last time I saved? Let's revert. Oh, do you have revert? File. My editor keeps poking at me. Homage, that's what we're doing. Homage. Sure, let's phrase it that way. All right, people, give me a topic. Speed dating, that's what it was. Angel with the net casting. Speed dating. All right, we're going to delete this. Man, you guys aren't going to get to see anything. Man, and the sun is still up, and it's 6:40. It's almost fall, so the sun's going to start going down earlier and earlier. Man, it is bizarre being this far up the equator, whichever direction it is. All right, we're supposed to have the angel next, and he wants them all running. Okay, fine. We'll start over with this. Delete, deselect, cancel this angel. Start from the beginning. Oh, editors. All right, so we got the devil girl, and then crazy how being editor is supposed to poke because he's my husband. Okay. So we've got the hammer. And then you guys are going to get to see the fully inked version maybe on Saturday. I don't think I have another convention until like January. So the angel usually has bare feet. I'm going to give you another hint on the homage. The song was stuck in our head all yesterday. All yesterday. I had to start listening to Hermes just to try to get it out. Angel is unamused by the situation. I don't think Angel is ever amused. Come on, stick with me. Poor computer. Are you overheating? Yep. that kind of burns. All right. We do have about 20 minutes. Let's figure out a topic. Blurry picture. Your editor is supposed to... Crazy Alice being entertaining. I'm just going to leave it at that. You're going to have to make it up in your own heads. So Dragon Con was good. Always love visiting Atlanta. And, God, I don't even remember. Oh, so I did mess up because Saturday night, I get up and do the convention Monday. That too. And so I need to actually get sleep so that I can do math and be functional in a humane sort of way. And so Sunday night we were supposed to go to bed, and I just didn't want to. I didn't want it to be over because it was the last night that you just wander the Marriott and look at costumes. And so it was midnight, and I was like, just one more lap. I just want to do one more lap. And so I stayed up too late, and then I was super tired on Monday. And I don't know why, but man, Rose City was exhausting. Okay. And then we have the angel. I don't know why, no, the pretty princess. I don't know why the princess is shorter than everybody else. She's the 5-year-old. She's very innocent and very hyperactive, very easily distracted. My dear lovely husband purchased Soylent. Save this. It's made for people. And he said, now my neck beard is complete. He does have an impressive neck beard. I got to trim because it goes all the way around. He has like this little bit that's not. It's just a little bit. I think the pretty princess might have a wand. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, so Obi's been getting these survivalist foods that last for like 10, 20 years. And I'm kind of afraid of anything that doesn't biodegrade and is still edible to the point where it can vote. What was it that I was... So for the amount of stuff that we're getting just for our go bags and stuff, because this year we got to experience the season of fire. That was special. So we're putting together bags that are just in case we have to run away. I don't know what the expression of, maybe determination. So I told him that if we got fire starters, and we spent all last night trying to light a fire with just flint and metal. And it's a lot harder, even with the equipment that, like, you buy a fire starter and then you can't start a fire because we're weak. And also we got $3 fire starters. So there's that. So I told him that we need to go camping so that we use all of the stuff that we're getting. Or at least see if it works in a controlled situation that isn't, oh God, run away. We're all going to die. Determination. I have no idea what's going on with this. And she has angel wings. The angels We're trying to get them up in the store. I still have to make the pictures pretty. Okay. Freaking editors in there make it look better. Editing. So stupid. Save. What problem? Obi said problem solved. What problem? Pooping? What? Oh no. Oh no. Obi, do you have pink poop? Okay. Okay. Man, sorry about the awkward silence. Lunar eclipse. Oh, this Sunday. Awesome. I'm gonna have to check it out. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm not being entertaining. I'm trying to catch up on the chat room. Obi desperately wants me to get a smartwatch. His neck beard will be complete if he has a smartwatch and Soylent. Crazy Al points out that even though I did a comic about how people were in costume and being crazy on Thursday, they were actually in costume and being crazy on Wednesday. But it was the quote of calm the fuck down, it's Thursday, that we had heard on the elevator that I was quoting. Okay, and then I'm going to add, this is probably going to be the giveaway of what my homage is. I need to fix my my face. I need to fix all this here. I need to fix that. Getting a little laggy, but we should be fine. Okay. Save. Oh, Ken found us, even though we didn't announce the stream because we were still figuring out where it was going to be. Last time we made all the announcements of go to this URL, we're going to be here, and then we couldn't get it to work on that URL. So we stopped announcing what URL it's going to be on because we don't know. Because YouTube updates itself. Yep. Oh, sorry. All right. Brian asked if I ever do commission work. I intend to, and then I never get around to it. Like, somebody at DragonCon asked me to do some pieces for a coloring book, which I totally want to do, and it's been on my calendar for a week, and I haven't gotten to it. So I can say yes, and then it'll never happen, or I can say no and just skip to the end result of me never getting to it. So there's that. Typical bacon. Bacon? Where? Obi said it's not preparing, it's tactical hoarding. We both get to indulge our little. We each of us have family who really likes to gather things. Lots of things. And then we have another family member who's like, let's just throw all this shit out. We don't need things. Oh, we've got 2 smart straws. Or life straws, or whatever they are, of drinking from puddles. Alright, not using the marker, I'm going to use the pen And we're going to start inking on our inking layer, and we're going to lock all the other layers so I don't accidentally ink on like my pencils. Obi's talking about stuff. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up to see if Obi is a prepper or making fun of preppers. God, do they still have preps? I guess we have yuppies. I don't know what they're called nowadays. I am not with it. The thing about broadcasting, well, your art, is that the act of broadcasting slows the computer down, so it's actually very difficult to draw your art, and so it's not a very accurate representation of inking. I might just video it at some point when I'm not online, on air. Wow. This head is not working with me. I will be redrawing all of this shit. Dharma is still trying to get us back to Atlanta, so she's pointing out that you don't have to worry about earthquakes in Atlanta. I want to say Atlanta had an earthquake, but no, it was that storm that knocked out all of the Weston's windows, which is interesting to see a skyscraper with holes in it. See, I need a couple of vortexes so that I can go visiting. There should be coffee shops that are outside of space and time, and so you can go visit with your friends, no matter where or when you are. That would be creepy and awesome. I'm gonna go have coffee with Mark Twain. Man, writers, I don't know if I want to have coffee with Mark Twain. Writers are kind of kooky, kind of a little angry, just a little. All right, this hand is 12 different kinds of fucked up. I just need you to know this. I'm just gonna put that out there, and I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave that big old fly swapper right there. Swapper. God, I need a topic. Crowdfunding for separate computers. Can you draw on one and stream it to the other? I don't know how that works. Technology. I think right now Obi wants to crowdfund for a Apple Watch. The peanut is neither a pea nor a nut. Doctor Who theme playing. So, Obi is totally into... What's that TV show? It's not Back to the Future. In Atlanta, I just have to worry about being in the SCA, because that will totally get us out of any kind of zombie apocalypse, is the SCA. Dharma is a writer, and Dharma likes scotch and cigars, and I bet Dharma is an amazing fighter. I bet you could throw a left hook. I am not redacting my comment about writers being ornery and crazy, and I think writers and actors, let me just dig a hole right in there for myself. Actors are a different kind of crazy. Wait, I had a topic. What was the topic? There was a topic. I lost it. Shirley said something interesting. I missed it. The hand is haunting Crazy Al. External HDMI cable. Yes. Yes, we can see about this. Yeah, separate machine for the video equipment and then for the drawing so that I don't have the excuse, and then you guys can see that it really doesn't matter what the lag is. The art will still be crap. Still be piles of crap. Just piles. Just little little mounds. Boop. Crap. Warm. Warm, pungent. There we go. Save. Alright, we got about 2 more minutes. And then I'm taking this stuff off the internet and finishing it later-ish. And finding out what I'm going to draw for tomorrow. I don't know what the comic is going to be for tomorrow, so I have to go and draw it. I've thought up a couple of things. Obi just has to look over them and tell me which ones are funny. And I've got to remember to write down the cartoon idea about my friend telling me that John Barrowman is interested in doing the kill blowing, and me going, when and where do you need me to be? I got the leaf blower. Where you need me to be. Gwen said butts? Comic about butts? What? In the butt? With little dimples? Maybe just little, right, that part. I like this part. With the butt. I do have to go draw, id. It is definitely something. I got a really good comic idea for id about the stuff that gets stuck to your boobs. Not necklaces. Really getting into the back of the leg here. And the butt. We have gotten distracted. We have gotten very distracted. And the YouTube will be shut down because of the butt nudity. But, dimples. But freckles. Or zits. Probably zits. Oh. I was going to turn them into eyes. But do we think it looks more like boobs? Now we're just being silly. This is what happens when you leave me in the room alone by myself. Okay, this might get really weird. On that note, it is 7 o'clock. You guys are pervs. This is totally safe for work. But is like PG 13, right? It's if you have the singing bit that I usually draw. I usually draw this, and then he usually has one tooth because he's adorable, and the lagness of the lag. So I'm going to post this comic on Sunday once it's all inked and everything. Singing face, singing oblong face. I should stop now. We're gonna get in trouble for profanity. Singing, la. And good night, folks. Okay. On that note, wow, I got a little distracted. I've kind of lost focus with this piece. We're just gonna just undo some of this here. There we go. That's a little better. We're just gonna leave that there. Like that vein, huh? That's the little details that make me the artist. And apparently Dharma is just laughing her butt off. I don't know why. Dharma with the not safe for work. So We'll make this into something. It'll become something. And I will post it on Patreon because my patrons are awesome. And I might even post a screenshot of what the homage is to. Because I like to get sued by giant companies that I have no control over. Wow, that got really weird. That turned into like high school term paper homework assignment distractions right there. Thank you for joining me. We will do this again, hopefully with a little bit more focus. I will drink a cup of coffee next time. We will do this again next month on the 22nd. This is September. So October 22nd. When is Halloween? Halloween's on a Saturday. Okay, we do these on Thursdays. So yes, this will be like right before Halloween. I already bought Halloween candy. Oh, so excited about Halloween. So excited. Okay. Okay, so next month we're going to do this again. And that's all I can think about now that I thought of Halloween. Like, it's going to happen. So we're going to do this again next month, and we will do art, and I'm going to take suggestions from my patrons because Patreon is awesome, and check me out there. And I'm going to post more cartoons on thedevilspanties.com. Thedevilspanties.com. Because devilspanties.com is the fan site. I need to go figure that out. Okay, AngelNet Jennie. AngelNet. I don't know what that means. I'm not drunk. That was last night. And the inks looked fine. Freaking scotch. Being all tasty. Alright, thank you guys. You're awesome. We will post this later with some edits so you don't see the first 15 minutes of me not knowing what I'm doing. Thank you and good night. I'm going to post this on... Thank you and good night. Exclamation point. Ta-da! Thank you guys. Take care. Have a safe month. Have a safe evening. Don't hit anybody at work. They hate it when you do that. You get in trouble. We're adults. We're supposed to talk nastily behind each other's backs.